All right, chicken lovers, get ready to buckle in because we're about to dive into the crispy, golden world of KFC. From that first perfectly fried bite to the last finger-licking good moment, KFC has been serving up the kind of chicken dreams are made of. Now, did you know that this crispy empire started from humble beginnings in Kentucky, where Colonel Harlan Sanders was just a guy trying to perfect fried chicken for travelers? And fast forward to today, KFC is everywhere. Over 28,000 locations worldwide. That's more than your local fast food joint and your grandma's secret recipe combined. Talk about a global takeover, right? So whether you're a wing lover, a drumstick devotee, or someone who just wants an excuse to eat an entire bucket of chicken, no judgment here, we've got you covered. Let's dig into what makes KFC so irresistibly good. From the secret blend of herbs and spices to how they cook it up crispy and juicy every time. Grab your napkins and let's get this chicken party started. Chapter 1. History and KFC. Today, a global icon. All right, chicken fans, let's talk about how KFC went from being just a roadside snack to a global fried chicken empire. But before we dive into the crispy goodness, let's rewind a bit. Imagine it's the 1930s. There's no Instagram, no food delivery apps, but there's fried chicken. And one man, Harlan Sanders, was about to change the game forever. Back then, Sanders was just a guy running a little gas station in Corbin, Kentucky. But, he wasn't just serving up fuel for your car. He was fueling cravings with his incredibly crispy fried chicken. Word quickly spread, and soon, the line for Sanders fried chicken wasn't just for gas. It was for that secret recipe he'd developed, made with 11 herbs and spices. Now, those spices are more secret than the formula for Coke. And trust me, no one is telling. As Sanders' chicken gained popularity, he decided it was time to share the love. So he started franchising his recipe. By the 1950s, he was no longer just the guy at a gas station. He was the Colonel of fried chicken. His franchise idea was so successful, it spread like wildfire. Now, fast forward to today. KFC has over 28,000 locations across more than 145 countries. Yeah, that's more than your favorite fast food joint. From the streets of New York to the bustling city of Tokyo, KFC is everywhere. And each location serves up the same iconic chicken, crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. But let's get to the real secret of KFC's success. It's that legendary recipe. The Colonel's 11 herbs and spices are locked away in a vault, guarded tighter than the crown jewels. It's a recipe that's been kept a secret for decades, and still, it's what keeps us coming back for more. Just one bite, and you'll understand why. So, how did KFC become a worldwide sensation? Well, from humble Kentucky beginnings to becoming the fried chicken you crave on a Friday night, it's all about flavor, a little bit of mystery, and a whole lot of crispy goodness. Chapter 2. KFC Production. So, how did a small gas station turn into a global fried chicken empire? Well, it all comes down to that secret recipe and how it's cooked up crispy and golden. Fun fact, the original KFC gravy was a bit of a hassle to make, so they swapped it out for a simpler recipe in the 70s. Colonel Sanders? Yeah, he wasn't too thrilled with the change, but hey, sometimes you gotta keep things running smooth. Now, let's see how the magic happens. From those secret spices to that perfect crispy crunch. Sourcing and freshness. When it comes to the chicken KFC serves, they don't cut corners. They source their chicken from carefully chosen farms that follow strict animal welfare standards. These farms are part of larger poultry suppliers who meet KFC's specific requirements for both the quality of the chicken and sustainability. So, you can feel good knowing that KFC is committed to responsible sourcing. Now, let's talk chicken diets. These birds are fed a balanced meal, including grains like corn and soy, plus all the essential vitamins and minerals that help them grow strong and healthy. And here's a fun fact. KFC ensures their chickens are hormone and steroid-free. In many countries, including the US, it's not just a choice, it's the law. After the chickens make their journey from the farm to the factory, the staff inspects each batch to make sure it meets KFC's high-quality standards. Nothing gets served unless it's top-notch. And it's straight into the walk-in cold storage, where the temperature is kept between 32 degrees Fahrenheit and 40 degrees Fahrenheit, just the right range to keep the chicken fresh and safe. Proper storage is key to preventing bacterial growth and maintaining the chicken's quality until it's ready to be fried to perfection. And to make sure no chicken ever goes to waste, KFC uses the first in, first out (FIFO) method for inventory. This means the chicken that arrives first is used first, ensuring that older stock is used before new stock. It's the perfect system to keep things fresh and prevent anything from sitting around too long. So whether it's from the farm to the fridge or straight into the fryer, KFC makes sure your chicken is fresh, flavorful, and ready to be served crispy and golden every single time. The secret recipe and coating. Imagine this, fresh, juicy chicken hanging out in a big bowl, just waiting for its moment. But it's not just sitting there. It's about to get a flavor makeover like no other. First, we take those famous 11 herbs and spices, plus a couple of secret ingredients that we can't tell you about, I'm sorry, and mix them all together. The result? A marinade that's packed with flavor, making every piece of chicken taste like it's been crafted just for you. Now, here's the fun part. The chicken gets to soak up all these flavors like it's having a relaxing bath. It's not a quick dip, it's a slow, steady soak, giving the seasoning time to work its way into every single bite. The chicken gets extra tender and juicy, and trust us, it's going to taste amazing. Okay, now it's time for the chicken to get its perfectly crispy coating. This isn't just a quick dunk in some flour, no way. Each piece of chicken gets a full, even coating of that signature seasoning blend, carefully tossed and rubbed to make sure every corner is covered. Imagine the chicken looking all spiced up, like it's got a brand new crispy jacket on. That coating isn't just for looks. It's the secret to that crunch you hear every time you take a bite. Every piece is evenly coated, so when you bite in, you're getting flavor with every crunch. It's like each piece of chicken is dressed to impress, crispy, flavorful, and ready to make your taste buds dance. And here's a step most people don't know about. Before that chicken hits the fryer, it takes a little resting time. Now, this isn't just any take-a-break moment. It's essential. The chicken gets a chance to let the coating set and the marinade to fully sink in. It's like letting your chicken take a little nap before it goes into the hot oil, so that it's extra crispy on the outside and super juicy on the inside. The pressure fryer. Now, let's talk about the real star of the show, the pressure fryer. This is the secret weapon behind KFC's iconic crispy chicken that's also incredibly juicy on the inside. It's not just your regular deep fryer. Oh no, this is next-level chicken cooking. So what makes this pressure fryer so special? Well, the process starts with the chicken being loaded into a fryer basket in batches, and then the magic begins. The lid of the fryer is securely sealed. No peeking, folks. And the fryer starts its cycle. Unlike regular fryers, pressure fryers cook the chicken at higher pressure and temperature, forcing the moisture in the chicken to stay trapped inside. This process locks in the moisture, which is why KFC chicken stays tender and juicy, no matter how crispy the outside gets. The high pressure helps cook the chicken more evenly, making sure each piece is cooked to perfection without drying out. That's why when you bite into KFC, it's like a perfect balance of crispy, crunchy goodness on the outside and tender, juicy chicken on the inside. And here's another cool detail: the coating. After the chicken's been fried, that pressure also helps create a smooth, even coating, giving the fried chicken that signature crunch with every bite. Once the chicken is done cooking, the pressure inside the fryer is slowly released, allowing the chicken to cool just a bit before the lid opens. This helps maintain the texture of the chicken, keeping it nice and crispy without losing any of that juiciness. That's how KFC achieves the perfect combination of crispy on the outside and tender on the inside, thanks to their secret pressure frying technique. It's not just frying, it's an art form that's been perfected over the years. The final check: perfection in every piece. Once the chicken's spent its time cooking in the pressure fryer, it's time for the all-important final check. The team doesn't just toss it into the packaging and call it a day. No. This is where the real attention to detail comes in. The staff carefully inspect each piece of chicken to make sure it's got that perfect golden brown color and that the coating is crispy and crunchy, because that's what you're looking for when you bite into KFC chicken. The exterior should be just the right shade of gold, while the interior remains juicy and tender, creating that perfect contrast between crispy and succulent. If it passes the quality test, then it moves on to the next step. But if something's off, even a little bit, the chicken gets pulled aside and fixed, ensuring that every piece meets the high standards KFC is known for. Only the best gets served. The warming cabinet, keeping it hot, fresh, and crispy. Now, here's the cool part. After the chicken's passed the quality check, it doesn't just sit around waiting to be served. Instead, it's placed into a warming cabinet designed specifically to keep the chicken at the ideal temperature, warm, crispy, and fresh, without losing any of that satisfying crunch. But this isn't just any typical warming drawer you'd find in a kitchen. Oh no, the warming cabinet is engineered for one thing: keeping the chicken at that perfect, just right temperature. It holds the chicken at the perfect warmth until it's time to be served. So when you take a bite, it's as fresh and crispy as if it just came out of the fryer. This step is essential because without it, the chicken could lose its crispy texture, and we all know that's not the KFC way. The warming cabinet ensures that crispy chicken stays crispy and juicy chicken stays juicy, even before it's served. The saucing process, a flavor boost. After the chicken is fried to perfection, it's time for the flavor boost. This is where KFC's secret sauce magic happens. The sauce is a blend of spices, oils, and a few undisclosed ingredients. We'd tell you, but then we'd have to, well, you know. Each piece of crispy fried chicken gets carefully dipped or brushed with this sauce, making sure the coating stays crispy while the chicken gets a glorious flavor shower. The key here is that the sauce doesn't overpower the crispiness. It just gives it that extra zing, adding flavor without sacrificing that signature crunch that KFC is famous for. It's the perfect marriage of crispy and juicy, just waiting to be devoured. Packaging, ready for delivery. Now, after all the cooking, checking, and saucing, it's time to package that crispy chicken for the customer. KFC has it down to a science. For individual orders, each piece of chicken is carefully placed into small boxes or trays. These are designed to keep the chicken warm and crispy, like a cozy little home for each delicious bite. But when it comes to family orders or larger meals, it's all about the iconic red and white striped bucket. Ah yes, the bucket. It's practically a symbol of KFC. It's designed not just for looks, but also to keep all that crispy chicken safe and snug until it reaches its final destination. And just like that, the chicken is ready to roll. It's carefully paired with the sides and drinks that complete the meal, whether it's a classic combo, a family feast, or a bucket of joy for one. KFC makes sure that every meal is delivered with care, so that you get the same hot, crispy, flavorful chicken every time. Chapter 3: Health and Nutrition. KFC chicken, delicious, crispy, and oh so satisfying, might not exactly be your best friend if you're trying to stay healthy. While it's perfect for those days when you're craving comfort food, it's definitely not the healthiest option on the block. A typical KFC meal, especially with all those tempting sides like fries, mashed potatoes, or coleslaw, can easily push you over 1,000 calories in one sitting. Take the Zinger Stacker Burger, for example, 755 calories all on its own. And that's before you even think about dipping into any sauces or extra sides. KFC may not be the healthiest option on the menu, but it does have some redeeming qualities. For one, the crispy fried chicken is loaded with flavor thanks to that special blend of seasoning and the pressure frying technique, which locks in moisture and keeps the chicken juicy on the inside. Plus, it's a great source of protein, which is essential for muscle growth and repair. Sustainability. After all that frying, seasoning, and precision, KFC crispy tenders are ready to hit the plate. But guess what? The journey doesn't end with just tasty food. Behind the scenes, there's a big effort to make sure everything stays green and clean. KFC's got big sustainability goals, cutting emissions by 46% by 2030 and going net zero by 2050. How? Circularity, recycling, reusing, and making sure nothing goes to waste. From farm to fryer, it's all about keeping things green. Take Greenline furniture, made from recycled materials and lighter than a bucket of crispy tenders, saving 32% in greenhouse gas emissions during transport. And there you have it, folks. From the finger-licking good chicken to the Colonel's secret blend of herbs and spices, KFC has truly earned its spot in the hearts and stomachs of millions around the world. Whether you're enjoying a crispy wing or diving into a classic bucket, it's no secret that KFC continues to serve up the kind of comfort food that makes you want to eat just one more bite, even if you said you were full 5 minutes ago. So next time you're craving a little taste of history with a side of mashed potatoes and gravy, remember, KFC isn't just food, it's an experience. And let's face it, that bucket of chicken? It's basically a happiness delivery system. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow chicken lovers. And hey, if you're feeling extra hungry, maybe grab a bucket before you go. We won't judge, you're in good company. Until next time, keep it crispy. Keep it finger-licking good.